What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I have just found the new most OP melee build in Remnant 2. It lets you use one single melee swing and kill an army of enemies. You can melt bosses easily and survive all kinds of attacks with little effort. We're also using the new class Ritualist, which is an absolute blast. You'll want to get your hands on this acidic Berserker build as soon as possible. Let's go over how it works, and after, we'll take a look at some of the boss fights I demolished. Ritualist as our prime ups status damage and makes it so any enemy that dies with a status on them is going to apply that to all the enemies in the area, which allows you to defeat a single target and wipe out 8 adds or more instantly. Miasma gives us a single stack of corrosion as well as each element to deal strong damage over 20 seconds. Challenger as our subclass greatly ups our damage when we're up close and makes us very tanky after taking a relic. Juggernaut will make your melee attacks really powerful with more damage and speed. For the armor, we have the full Bruiser set as it looks perfect for an up-close and personal scrapper. We'll be using a medium dodge roll to avoid attacks easily. Shielded Heart is extremely broken for tanking damage as it protects against many different attacks and can really save your butt. The Relic Fragments will be elemental damage for your statuses, melee attack speed to swing faster, and shield amount as it's really useful when running any amount of shield. You want to run the Black Maw with Creeping Mist and Fetid Wounds. The mod is going to be used to deal more status damage and gain crit chance. The Mutator adds another stack of acid, which we want as many as we can get. World's Edge with Tainted Blade is your main source of damage. You can technically run any melee here and be fine, but World's Edge is by far the best option if you can get your hands on it. With this Mutator equipped, you have extremely high damage, good melee crit chance, and easy access to corrosion. Use your charged melees to apply corrosion at range and gain 20% more damage per stack on the enemy. We're going to get up to about 6 stacks of acid in total for about 120% more damage. Yep, this Mutator is pretty darn busted. Nebula can be used to apply another stack of acid with the mod Nanoswarm to back you up. The Mutator Maelstrom grants near infinite mod regen because you deal so much elemental damage. For amulets, you're going to want the Effluvium Enhancer. It provides a very large increase to acid damage. Now, you can also run the Energized Net Coil instead. Both are very powerful and they're near equal in their damage amounts. Ultimately, we decided the Energized is better for ad clear and the Enhancer is better for bosses, but in the end, both work, so you can take your pick. Red Ring of Death is going to apply an additional stack of corrosion when you apply it, which means your melee swings now apply 2 stacks of corrosion instead of just 1. Brawler's Pride Ring increases melee speed, and as I've been informed, this increases regular and charged speed at the same time. Bisected Ring grants infinite stamina to the player and just removes half the difficulty of this game, greatly boosting your ability to use melee attacks, charged ones especially. Then you have the Burden of Destroyer for 15% more damage. This one can be switched out if you want, but I couldn't find anything better to boost both melee and status damage at the same time. For traits, we have some good melee and survivability stuff. Affliction to increase status duration, 7 points into Flashcaster to get your mods out faster, Fortify so you have at least some ability to take a hit, Regrowth to heal over time since our relic does not heal us, Strong Back to wear better armor, Vigor for health, 1 point in Endurance can't be avoided, 2 points in Spirit can't be avoided, and then we have Expertise to use skills more often. Amplitude makes it so Miasma hits the entire game basically, Fitness to get into better spots for melee, Glutton to use the Shielded Relic as a defensive item, and Siphoner as it's a good way to heal with this setup. And finally, you want Mudtooth's Tonic as it's going to give you more health and thus more shield when you use your relic. Overall, this build lets you apply up to 6 stacks of corrosion and deal massive damage. No need to use Bore whatsoever, and you could still get bosses to die in under a minute. It's by far my favorite melee setup without using Bore. Adds are all gonna die instantly as the statuses delete them, and you just sit back and watch the chaos. All of your weapons deal some corrosion, so you can use Miasma, Juggernaut, and then go to town. The Shielded Relic is there to give you a bit of leeway in battle and keep you confident up close. I absolutely love this build, and it almost beats Spectral Blade when it comes to ad clear, which is just bonkers. Here are a few of the fights I completed so you can see how dumb this damage really is. This seems kind of broken to me. I don't know if anyone's seeing what I'm seeing. Oh no, I got hit. Whatever will I do? Maybe just stand there and take it. Is this the best build in the game? Maybe. Alright, meatballs, I see how it is. Freaking punks. I missed him so many times. I don't know how I did. I broke the pillar myself. I didn't know you could do that. I have infinite stamina. It's not a big deal. Ouch. Stupid meatballs. All of them are dying except for like one. Empathy and regenerator. I have to kind of care occasionally. Oh, I forgot he's empathy. I don't really want to be taking relics. Dang, it don't matter much, though. Look at the damage. As long as he doesn't have Trapper. That was awful the other day. Where'd he go? Oh. I can eat it. It's fine. He is taking so much dash damage. It's honestly a little ridiculous. Nice. Hardy and thick skin. I think we destroy the axe as much as possible, maybe? Oh, the axe is gonna die. Look at how much status damage it's taken. Already definitely making a difference. Not enough of one. Five stacks of corrosion. Time to go home, buddy. Everything's dying to corrosion because I kill one with it and then the next one dies. Nice. Take my relic. Oh my word, man. Wrecked. Took one hit. Right there at the end. Thought he would die, he didn't.